All right, you guys, I have the other half of this wonderful duo.
The better half.
I think I have to agree. I don't have to strain my neck looking up. This is Ellyn Stern.
Hi.
Hi.
Now, how did you, well, I know we asked Richard, but tell us your side of how you got into voice acting.
Well, actually, I had just finished doing a lead in this film. Be quiet. And I had just finished. Be quiet. Anyhow, I got a call from one of the people on the job, and they said, "We need some voice actors. Can you come in and audition?" And I said, "Well, I have a boyfriend. Can he come audition too?" And they said, "Yeah." So he got the lead, the male lead, and I got all the female parts. It was all voice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and it was fun. And I mean, I always, as an actress, always enveloped the part, immersed myself into it. So immersing myself into the voice was also part of it. So this was no stranger for me. Well, you know, we met. I was the lead actress in a. Be quiet. I was the
really
lead.
Annoying back there, aren't they?
I know. I was the lead actress in this rep company, and they needed a guy to perform opposite me.
Okay.
Richard auditioned for the company, and the company manager peeked her head through the curtain and said right after his audition, "I think he'll be good for you," meaning that she thought that I would have a good leading man. So he wrote a play for me, which we did. And we have always worked together. And he is my favorite leading man.
Well, that's awesome.
He is.
Now, what do you think about the anime and Robotech when you were introduced to both?
Well, we had been doing voice work for a couple of years when Robotech came along, and it was just more of the same. I didn't know that it was any different. It was just another cartoon.
Right. What do you think about it now?
I can't believe. Be quiet.
Wow.
Can you shut that guy up?
Hey, Justin, you want to grab me a T-shirt while he's over there?
We had no idea when we started doing this. We thought, actually, it was bad animation. Because what was the bar? What was the bar when we were growing up? It was Disney. It was Warner Brothers. And this was sharp lines, and the images were frozen. And I didn't realize at the time, actually anime is from kabuki theater. So when they hold a pose and it's frozen in time, that's still a throwback to kabuki.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it is.
Huh. What are some of your thoughts, or what are some of Richard's thoughts when you brought him along to the Robotech auditions?
Well, you know, as actors, we're always looking for the next job. We're looking for the next audition. So, can I bring my... Oh, yeah, this is good.
Sure.
You know? He helps me, I help him. You know, we've always been that way. And as I said before, honey, you didn't hear this. You are my favorite leading man.
What love. I love it. Yay! It seems you got the mom and the sci-fi roles down pat. What have been some of your favorites?
One of my favorites...
Behind us.
Ghost in the Shell 2, Innocence. I did Haraway. And Haraway was just this real whiskey, robotic kind of a dried up, brittle, like leaves kind of a character. The reason I loved her was because the acting was so natural. I've done classical roles where, you know, the queen, and I love that. You know what? I love whatever role I'm given because I love the challenge of jumping into a role. One of the greatest compliments I've gotten this weekend from some of the fans is that when I go into a role, my characters, excuse me. Anyhow, one of the things that these fans said to me was that your characters are all so different.
That is a great compliment.
And they said we can't tell one character apart from the other because some people, they go from one series to another.
And they get typecasted.
And the voice is the same. My voices are all different.
That's awesome.
So I can go into a little girl. I can go into deep. I can go into a man. Well, no. That's a whole other subject. But I do. I love creating the voice. I love creating the character. And the way I create a character is the same way I create a character for film or stage. It's a three-dimensional character. And when you're in the booth and you can't really move, I'm still feeling it. Well, I mean, there is that thing when you're doing a character, and if the character is going like this, I mean, you
can't help but just
you do that. You do that. You move a little bit. But of course, when you're in the studio, you can't wear jewelry. You can't have change in your pants. You can't have jingly earrings.
Quiet as humanly possible.
Because the mic hears all.
Everything. Yeah. Now, how has the community changed over the years since you've been involved with anime?
Well, Richard and I'm trying to think of some other people that started with us.
Okay.
We're not the oldest.
No.
I mean, we're very young.
Yes.
But we did start at the beginning.
For the most?
It was Strange Cartoons. And so how the community has changed. I mean, here at the convention and coming here with 25,000 people, that is absolutely mind-blowing. Right. I still can't believe that it has evolved and it has become this because we had no idea it would become what it became.
I don't think anybody knew.
No.
Really?
No. It's just mind-blowing, and when the fans go, oh, you're so-and-so, it's just work to us. It really is. It's what we love doing, and we're fortunate enough that we can play and do what we love and earn a living.
A job.
For work.
Doesn't seem like a job.
No. Well, no. But I mean, and the field has changed not only in the way the community has perceived it, but it's changed technically through the years because we are able to get our sync so much tighter. I mean, the goal is always to make it look like English.
Right.
And I direct as well as act. So we have Pro Tools now, which can move a line. If an actor is having difficulty syncing it, either because the wording does not exactly fit in the mouth or because the word is slightly longer, we can compress a line, we can expand it, we can move it.
To make it work.
To make it work, to make it fit, to make the sync look like English. And so it has changed both technically and it's changed through the community. It's also changed for us because when we started, as Richard was saying, we would say we were like the bastard child. We'd come in late at night and work, all through the night.
Right.
That was not uncommon.
Yeah.
And we'd sleep on the stairs. I remember in Wallace sessions, and you'd get into a booth which was a little bigger than a phone booth, and you'd have 7, 8 people in there, and you couldn't breathe, and God forbid somebody had gas, But even worse, the people, I remember actors, and they'd get nutty from being caged up in this space,
I'm sure.
and they'd start pulling the baffling off the walls and throwing at each other. And I mean, you know, the conditions were conducive to being very, very silly.
Been enjoying Otakon and and meeting all of the fans here in Baltimore.
This has been extraordinary. I understand it is the second biggest con, and I am blown away. I'm blown away by the warmth of the fans. I'm blown away by the generosity, by the enthusiasm. And I love Otakon. I would love to come back. We were on a very, very tight schedule. We flew in Friday night, very late. We got on a plane 10 o'clock from L.A. We arrived here like 6:30 in the morning. And then we had an autograph panel 12 o'clock in the afternoon. We had very, very little sleep, and then we've got to fly back tonight because we're in the studio tomorrow morning. But I'd just like to say I've loved it, and I can't wait to come back because I want to see Baltimore. I saw nothing of Baltimore, and I'm a vegetarian.
You saw the hotel and the convention.
I have 3 films that are coming out. They're in post-production.
Okay.
One's called Eldad, one is called Mother, and one is called Both Thumbs.
Okay.
I don't know whether those will be the working titles. They're all in post right now, but, you know, just wanted to let you know that that's what's coming up. And we're in this interactive game right now.
Okay.
We work all the time. We're very, very blessed. We're very lucky. And also,
that's so important.
I have a play that I'm also doing coming up. I can't really say what it is.
It's okay.
But this is our 26th anniversary. 26 years. And all this time, we've been doing anime. So I guess we have to say, thank you, anime. Thank you, because you've made our marriage possible. On another note, I just want to tell you that our son, whom we're very, very proud of, is in a band called Carney, and they've been opening for Fergie all around the United States.
Wow. That's incredible.
And our daughter is a singer. And so go to Carney, C-A-R-N-E-Y, to their MySpace. They're with Interscope Records. And go to our daughter's MySpace, Jacqueline Epcar, and she's got the most amazing singing voice, and she's about to do an album that's going to be, the songs are going to be on television through a musical supervisor. So we're very, very proud.
Very talented family.
We're very, very proud parents. I just want to leave you with this. I love you. We want to come back. Mwah.